earlier we had a discussion about this, and we talked about we must be radical for things to move. Not just government, but even parents themselves must take this upon themselves to ensure that this code they understand. If the children are in these rooms, they go to these dormitories, because ask any parent out there who has visited where the children are sleeping, and many will tell you they don't,
not seen
because
it. Yeah.
they are not allowed to. They're not allowed to. Just how radical then must we all be?
But you know,
this?
you can't blame parents and Kenyans, because when have you ever been in a toxic relationship? No, honestly, now let's bring it. When you're in a toxic relationship, you even forget what is normal.
Yeah.
You're so used to being beat down that when you lose your child in school and then as cabinet secretary flies in, you clap for him.
Clap for them.
So you can't blame the victims, because the victims here are literally, they're you can say traumatized. They've been in a long-term toxic relationship with their leadership. They don't even know what to expect anymore. People are even forgetting what their rights are. Parents have been reduced. Have you ever gone to a school, these schools, when they're doing the intake, and you see how parents are talked to and treated? That's what it is. It means we forgot to draw the line somewhere. We've gone so far out, we don't know where the line is. Such that you can be told, drop your school, you can't go to where your child is sleeping, and you think it's normal, because that's how you're so used to this toxic leadership. So, and I mean, we have responsibility to some extent has to be put on the parents. And in fact, yesterday I was, because people have been very mad at my utterances on my social media pages.
Yeah, you went quite out, didn't you?
But the truth, you can't sugarcoat the truth.
Yeah.
You can't you want people to sugarcoat the truth, but then when the truth hits you hard, you are wondering why they are taking choppers and asking to be clapped for. You can't sugarcoat the fact that, first of all, when I hear people saying, don't politicize this is a political issue. Because a cabinet secretary is a political appointee. You understand? So when you start watering down institutions through the political appointees, it is a political issue. Because if we were just taking technocrats, we would not be talking about politics. Number two, budget allocations and even implementation of policy and framework is purely driven by politics, where we are in Kenya. Until yesterday, many people didn't even know that we had a standard safety guideline that already exists.
Yep.
But you see, because politically, they have refused to take charge and implement basic things that should be implemented. I was literally saying, if Endarasha, the principal of that school, would have been arrested and would have been in jail now. If the boarding master, whoever, would have been arrested and in jail, and all those people who are responsible, if they were serving time in jail, do you know that the boards of management of all the schools would be so terrified
that they would comply.
They would comply. Why were they not arrested? Why didn't anything happen in Endarasha? Because the political goodwill just... Do you know in Endarasha the cabinet secretary didn't even go? The president didn't even go to the school. Actually, I could be wrong about the cabinet secretary, but I'm certain the president didn't even go. And 21 lives were lost.
Oh, that was the time of CS...
Machogo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know the Endarasha fire tragedy? You would almost think that it is a car that rolled and 3 people died.
True.
Even that task force that they put together, when did you ever hear about anything after that? So the seriousness with which that fire tragedy, which is the latest one, the lack of seriousness is what has made all the other schools. By the way, yesterday, I'm sure 110% there are children who are in a dormitory locked in, and who dormitory with grills locked in, and the matron gone away. Yesterday, I'm sure, I'm certain. Because people are like, and so what? Yeah, unajua hii ni maisha. Ajali ni ajali. I see people commenting on my Facebook page. Ajali ni ajali. Ulikuwa unataka president akue firefighter. Ulikuwa unataka. People just don't understand that it trickles down.
But what's it going to take? And I thought that, earlier as we talked about this